All right, welcome to the webpage on how to start a general partnership, a limited partnership, or a limited liability partnership in Ohio. Very straightforward. You can do it online if it's domestic. If it's foreign, you're going to need to do it through the downloading of a PDF. Across the board, it'll be $99 as a filing fee. You can pay that by check if it's through the mail or by credit card if you are filing online. Before we get started, we're going to do a business entity search. So if you click on this link here, we have a tutorial that we designed on how to go about doing that. And there's actually a separate video for that if you want to check it out later. Also, you can perform a name reservation. This is going to reserve your name, go figure, for 180 days. It's going to cost you $39. And this is actually a PDF form that you can fill out. And again, we have a separate tutorial for that if you are interested and or confused. How to file online for a general partnership. Now, you don't need to submit your filing for a general partnership. It's not mandatory. If you just choose to do business with somebody else, you don't even need a written agreement for it. You can just have an oral arrangement. Um, but it can be considered a general partnership, I'm trying to say. But you can file with the Secretary of State. It's going to cost you $99. And it's got more steps, actually, than any of the other partnership submissions for whatever reason. But anyway, we'll just briefly go through it here. You're going to need to first create an online account or create a profile. If you need a tutorial on how to do that, you probably shouldn't, because if you go to this web page and you click on create profile, it's really straightforward what to do. But if you're having a problem with it, no worries, we got a tutorial here for you. As long as you have your account set up, we can move forward. So you go to this web page, enter in your username, your password, and your e-signature. After this has been done, you're going to get your home page. It's going to have these four options in the middle. You want to click the blue one. After that has been done, you can choose your entity. In our case, a general partnership. And you're going to need to enter in the information that they ask of you, of course. So the company information would be the name of the partnership, chief executive office. This is where you'd add partners. You can appoint your agent. And you can add all this authorization. If you want to really get into it, you can read over this. Click on the window as well. You can add attachments if you want at this point. Any attachment you add will be put on file and display the Secretary of State database, which is accessible through the business entity search. Step 10 is you can authorize by providing the signature, I believe. You add all the authorized representatives, and then once they're all there, you click Save and Continue, and finally you're going to get this final page of summary of everything you entered. Now, of course, the information on here is just sample information that I use. You're going to do your own information. I feel like I don't need to say that, but at the same time, it's like in movies when they use 555 so that people don't call the characters. I just felt like I should, add a little disclaimer here. Use your own information when you're registering your partnership. If it all seems good, disable your pop-up blocker and click on Save and Preview. Now what this is going to do is give you a preview of the certificate, or the statement of authority, I think it's called, for general partnerships. At the bottom of that, there's going to be this tiny little link that says Verify the document. You click on that, and you're going to be able to get to a screen like this where you can click on this checkbox here to select yours, and you can check out by clicking that box there, and you're going to get all this, which is the submission of your credit card details, your billing info. On the next page, it'll probably just have a summary of all your credit card information. You can click Pay and Confirm, and then formally submit in the third step, and you're done. Now it's just a matter of waiting for correspondence from the Secretary of State as to whether or not your filing got accepted, but I'm sure it will. So domestic LP, pretty much the same. Log in, click the blue square, choose your partnership type, and then this is a step that's a little bit different because general partnerships, they don't need to operate with a name that's unique, but I guess limited partnerships do, so they give you a name availability search here that you can use. You don't have to use it though, you can just click begin filing, and you're going to pretty much enter the same information, a little bit less. So you have the name of the company, the principal office address, and the effective date. Then you got the agent appointment, very straightforward. You can add attachments as we went over before. then the name and addresses of each general partner, and then you can authorize a filing, click Save and Continue. There it is again, summary page. You can save and preview with your pop-up blocker down, verify the document, all the same stuff, finally pay for it, and the same thing can go for domestic LLPs. It's pretty much exactly the same. So you can sort of see why you'd want to use the online filing procedure. It's super straightforward. And then once you're filed too, you can manage your filing and see the progress of it being filed, stuff like that. Now, if you are filing through PDF, I'm just going to do one of these because they're all pretty much the same, and you're going to get an idea as soon as I do one. So you're going to download your PDF here. Beginning of each little guide, you've got a link where you can download your PDF. And then you're going to need to do this cover letter, which is just the contact information of the address and name of the person where the Secretary of State is going to send their approval certificate. You can also check here and here if you want important notices from the Secretary of State, or if you want to sign up for their filing notification system. Also, if you want to expedite your filing process, you can. Now, it's going to be $100. And that'll be processed in the next 2 business days. If you want regular service, it's going to be 3 to 7 business days, so it's not really that big a deal. One more day and $100 doesn't seem like a good trade-off to me. However, in 1 business day for $200 more, also you can do 4 hours for $300. I don't know why you'd need that, but that's pretty hilarious, so that's an option. At any rate, we'll keep going here. Step 3, you're going to have the pages in front of you, like the statement of partnership authority. You're going to ask for the partnership name. Pretty much all the stuff that we already went over in the online tutorial, they're going to ask for here, right? The next page looks like this. The original appointment of the agent, you got to fill that in too. And then, all these optional things, which is the names of the partners authorized to execute an instrument transferring real property held in the name of the partnership. All right. Names of the partners authorized to enter into transactions on behalf of the partnership. And you can insert here or on attached sheets any other matter to be included in the statement of authority. Makes sense. So that's that. This is all optional. You don't have to fill that out. And then finally, you got the signature of the authorized representative and their name. And you can send that filing package, as we said on previous tutorials, to this address with the attached filing fee of $99 if you don't want it expedited, and this one if you do. All right. And same thing for domestic LPs. You click on that, fill out the cover letter, give all the information, mail it to the same 2 addresses. So I'm going to just skip through all of this because it's all applicable. Now, if you're filing a domestic partnership and you don't have an EIN, which is probably the case, you're going to need to get one. This will just allow the Internal Revenue Service to keep tabs on you. They use them to just identify each business in the United States as legitimate and tax withholding. At least the ones that are. And then once you get it, you can use it to apply for loans, open bank accounts, hire employees, do all of that. So you can apply online, or you can apply through the PDF form SS4 by mailing it into the IRS offices. If you're having trouble with that, click on the tutorial here. Now, a partnership agreement is a binding agreement among the general partners of your entity that keeps them to a certain set of rules and regulations. This is just pretty much putting in black and white the way you're going to manage the internal affairs of your partnership. And that's not something that you would submit in your original formation documents. So it's really beneficial to draft one of these, because without this agreement signed by the general partners of your business, there's no legal proof of the rights and the responsibilities of the partners. So if you click on this, you're going to get a template in Adobe PDF or Microsoft Word that you can go over with your lawyer and see if it's beneficial for you. Finally, renewal. Now, no businesses need to renew in the state of Ohio, except for limited liability partnerships and professional associations, but the latter of which we don't need to worry about. But limited liability partnerships, you got to file a biennial report, obviously every other year between the 1st of April and the 1st of July. Just submit this PDF with the information on it with a $25 filing fee to this address, or like before, this address if you want to expedite the filing process. And if you click on this, you're just going to get the same link as here. Alright guys, hope that was helpful. Good luck.